there. You see, right there's Nancy standing.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back here to the 53rd annual EHT. We got quite a crowd on hand, Randy.
We got a great crowd. We just had a great game, too. The fifth-place game went down to the wire. What a comeback from Massac County. They were down 17 points to Carmi. They come roaring back with a strong press in the fourth quarter, and they edge Carmi by 2 points, 62-60 to capture fifth place here. And, yeah, it's hard to find a seat. There's a lot of people standing around the bowl, and this place holds a lot of people. And, man, it's great intensity, great atmosphere tonight. It doesn't get any better than this.
No, we're going to have a great night of basketball, and getting ready for the third-place game between the West Frankfort Redbirds and the Anna-Jonesboro Wildcats. Then, Randy, you'll have the call of the championship game, the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the Eldorado Eagles.
You know, I think we could have some good intensity in this game, this third-place game, Anna-Jonesboro and West Frankfort. I mean, you know, you don't want to.
They're both from the river to river. Both of them
Right.
like to leave out of here.
Yeah, you don't want to leave here with a loss. You want to leave here with a win. You want respect. And West Frankfort's been playing for respect since they got here. They came into this tournament, you know, with an 0-7 record. Well, they got respect by knocking off number 4 Fairfield. Then they turned around and knocked off number 5 Carmi. Then they lost earlier today. And here they are tonight in the fifth place or the third place game after they, you know, lost to Eldorado 64-55. But this should be a great matchup tonight between the Redbirds and the Wildcats. I think probably one of the keys in this game is going to be whether or not West Frankfort can contain Jake Parr, because Jake Parr, as Jake Parr goes, so goes the Wildcats.
That's absolutely right, Randy. It'll be a tough job for somebody to try to control him. But on the other end, West Frankfort's got a lot of weapons. C.J. Johnson, Keegan Thrash, and then they've got the big guy in there, Bradley Crosland.
And I think that West Frankfort has played better as the tournaments went along.
I think they're playing some of their best basketball going out here right now.
I think that Coach Kevin Toney's got them playing with a lot of confidence right now. Yeah, that was a big win over Fairfield, but I'm telling you, they're playing with a lot more intensity against Carmi and even more intensity today against Eldorado than what they did against Fairfield. I mean, they're playing some really good basketball, and, you know, you certainly wouldn't know that they're a team with just 2 wins.
You know, they gave the Eldorado Eagles all they wanted this afternoon in that contest. That was 64-55.
Right.
So, you know, they're quite capable of coming in here and going home with this third-place trophy.
Yeah, and both teams have got some size. Again, you know, you got Jake Parr, who kind of does it all for AJ, and he certainly got size. But West Frankfort's got some size of their own. You know, they got Crossland on the inside there.
Thrash is 6'5".
Right, Thrash is pretty good size. And the thing about Thrash is he's really a threat on the outside.
Yeah, he likes to take his game to the outside. C.J. Johnson, you know, the young sophomore, I think, junior, he's 6'4", and this kid can jump out of the gym.
Well, I think he's raised his level of his game each game here in the tournament, too. I think he has played much better the last 2 games and even what he did against Fairfield in that game.
So you know, they've got a couple kids that handle the basketball, and they've got a little bit of bench depth. So that's one thing. Both these teams do have some bench. Carmi, you know, just had basically 6 players, and it was a pretty tough deal for them.
Yeah, both Kevin Toney and Mike Chamness will run a lot of guys in and out of there. You won't see them sticking with just 5 or 6 players. I mean, you'll see them go 9 or 10 deep pretty frequently. I mean, they'll make some line changes in this game. It's kind of like, you know, hockey teams. So, yeah, you'll see a lot of different players play for both AJ and West Frankfort in this one. There's still a lot of people clamoring for a seat. We've got people standing in front of our camera vantage point now, but they will eventually sit down here so you folks at home can see the action here from Duff Kingston Gymnasium.
hopefully they're going to take a seat here. You know, thing about it is, if you get up out of your seat, it may be filled by somebody different when you come back.
All the chair seats were sold well in advance of the tournament for tonight's final session. And I had the privilege of sitting down there on the front row during the fourth quarter of that previous game whenever Massac County made their intense comeback against Carmine. Let me tell you what, they were getting after it. I was sitting down there by Joe Hossman, and they were getting after it. And Thompson on that press, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm telling you, a person doesn't realize his wingspan and girth and stuff till you get down there and see him. It's a whole different speed than even up here where we're at.
Right. And again, if you've not experienced the Eldorado Holiday Tournament, you're really missing out because there really is no other high school tournament like this in Southern Illinois. I challenge you to find any other tournament in Southern Illinois with this kind of atmosphere. You've got the alumni band playing tonight and providing additional atmosphere. And I think we're ready for the starting lineups, Danny.
All right. The West Frankfort Redbirds will be the visitors. At one guard will be number 3, Lucas Wolf, a 5'9 senior. At the other guard, number 21, C.J. Johnson. He's a 6'4 junior. At forward, number 23, Kyle Hammers, a 6-foot junior. At the other forward, number 35, Keegan Thrash, a 6'5 senior. And number 53, Bradley Crosland, will be at center. He's the 6'6 senior.
Redbirds are coached by Kevin Toney.
Kevin Toney is the head coach.
Yeah, they have really gotten a lot of confidence as the tournament goes on. After they knocked off Fairfield and then knocked off Carmi, I mean, West Frankfort's playing with a lot of confidence. And, again, they gave Eldorado all they wanted today in the semifinal, falling 9 points short, 64-55. And you know, they're going to give AJ all they want tonight, too.
Anna-Jonesboro Wildcats come in here under the direction of Mike Chamness. At guard, number 2, a 5'9 senior, Ross Pinion. At the other guard will be a 5'11 senior, Sheldon McGrath. He'll wear number 3. At a forward will be number 10, Jacob Zimmerman, a 5'10 senior. At the other forward will be number 20, Jake Parr, a 6'2 senior. And at center will be number 30, Logan Sawyer, a 6'5 senior.
You know, Jacob Zimmerman almost hit the game winner against Harrisburg today, too.
I'm telling you that we were 2 inches away from AJ playing in the championship
game. That's right. They ran an out-of-bounds play with, 1.4 seconds left, and Zimmerman got a look from the half line, and it just hit the front of the rim.
It hit the front rim. It was perfect, except it was just about, if it would have been 2 inches more, it would have rolled in instead of rolling off.
That's how close AJ came to playing in the title game tonight.
That's how sometimes the margin of error is for victory or loss or win.
Yeah, I agree.
Win or lose.
I haven't seen West Frankfort in these gray uniforms yet this week. I think they've been in the red every game I've seen.
Probably brought them a couple ones today knowing they was going to get to play and they wasn't going to be going home. So it's going to be Johnson and Sawyer in the jump circle. Rocky Hull, D. Wiley, Ron Stannard.
Ron's nursing a bad back, too.
Controlled by the Redbirds. That is Hammer. He goes over to Johnson on the left side. Up top they come to Crosland, now over to Hammers. Back up top they go to Wolf. Now to Thrash for 3. And just like that, the Redbirds are on the board, 3-0.
That's what he can do. And again, at 6'5", he's hard to guard on the perimeter.
Come out in a 1-2-2 press. Pinion now with the basketball, gets left alone, and he answers on this end.
Boy.
If this is any indication of what we're going to have. Shot put up by Johnson's no good. Parr with the rebound. Quickly up the front court we come. Now it's Sawyer. Sawyer trying to work on Crosland. Kicks it out to McGrath. Now back to Sawyer. Over they go to Parr. Down low to McGrath. Sawyer. Logan Sawyer hits one. Makes it 5-3 in favor of the Redbirds. Or ties it. Yeah, 5-3 in favor of AJ. I'll get on track here in a minute, folks. Johnson now with the basketball for the Redbirds. He's looking for a cutter up top to Logan Wolf. Wolf now with the ball. Cut off, he kicks it out to Hammers. Hammers over to Thrash on the right side.
Wow.
He hits one from each side.
How about that? You know, Jake Parr was guarding him there, but Jake's going to have to get out a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Frankfort with that pressure. Sheldon McGrath now down low to Parr. He's going to reverse layup it and score.
Yeah, you let him catch the ball that deep, he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, he's going to use his body, and he's going to get 2 points. Coming off a couple fine games for Parr. He'll be on your all-tournament team. Wolf with the basketball now to Hammers. Over to. That's all right. You won't be the first person to stand in front of me tonight. C.J. Johnson gets one. We're tied 7-7.
Both teams hot from the field here to start off.
Good shooting by both clubs. Pinion thought about it. Now to McGrath. West Frankfort in a man that's sagging in quite a bit. Pinion now. They may try to trap in a corner or something out of that. Looked like they were going to anyway. Parr now with the basketball. Over to number 2. That was Pinion. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Redbird basketball.
Turnover on AJ, their first.
Lucas Wolf will trigger. He gets it into Hammers. AJ in a man-to-man defense. 8-7, Redbirds by 1, 4:51 to play, first quarter action. Johnson now with the basketball. McGrath was on him. Now get it to Crosland. Now to Hammers. Over to Wolf. Wolf looking for somebody to cut. He finds Crosland at the free throw line. Now to Hammers. That's going to be a pretty good matchup with Thrash and Parr.
Yeah.
Down low to Crosland. He spins. Gets it. Count the bucket. Sawyer will pick up a foul.
Crosland did a good job of keeping Sawyer on his hip that time to get good post position, and they got him the ball, and he knew what to do with it.
Yeah, if they let him have a little bit of muscle, that'll be a tough matchup for AJ. Crosland gets it. 11-7, 4-point lead for the Redbirds. They get it over cross court to Zimmerman. Sure what we're going to have a foul. I'll count the bucket. Foul's going to be on number 35, Thrash. Jake Parr gets the and one.
We got people in the wrong seats here, I guess. We're going to exchange.
(11-10). 3:54 to play here. Sawyer now with the basketball. He's cut off, stolen away by Hammers. He's going to try to take it up the left side. Scores. 13-10. Quickly comes AJ back. Zimmerman now with the basketball to Parr, or to McGrath. To Pinion, now to Parr. Skip it over to Pinion. He drains it from downtown. Feed a shot like that against Harrisburg, Randy, they'd have won.
It's 2 3-pointers for Pinion.
13-13 is our score, 3:15 to play. Wolf now with the basketball. To Johnson. Over to Thrash. He's directing a little traffic up top to Hammers. In low to Crosland. Comes up short this time. Parr with the rebound. Quickly up to Pinion. He thought about it. Over to Parr. He will. And that's a 3-ball for Zach Parr. Or Jake.
We've seen plenty of those this weekend, haven't we?
Parr's already got 8, Randy. We're at the 2:35 mark of the first quarter. 16-13. AJ on top. Thrash now with the basketball. Inside to Hammers. He scores on Pinion. Looks like Hammers could do that quite often tonight. 16-15, just a size differential. He can take him to that box. Parr throws up that little runner. You notice, Randy, he's really got that thing perfected.
He
coming
really
down
does.
that lane, and he just kind of lets that thing float off his hand.
Yeah, that takes a soft touch, too.
Thrash for 3.
He makes it look easy.
Yeah, and that's not an easy shot.
No, it's not.
McGrath comes out there with the ball. There's Parr again. He's going to take it to the hole, kick it down to Sawyer.
Pass.
What a beautiful pass.
Nice pass to Sawyer to give Parr the assist.
20-15, 1:42 to play, first quarter. Hammers now with the basketball for the Redbirds. He goes left side to Wolf. Wolf looking for a screen from Crosland. Going to have a foul on Zimmerman. Be out of bounds to AJ. Here comes a whole new group.
Yeah, foul on Zimmerman is his first. That's a second team foul.
Carson Reynolds going to wear number 11. Blake Pena wears number 4. Number 12 out in the corner was Noah Smith. And here comes Zach Parr. Not Zach, Jake. Zach was his brother. They outlet it to Wolf, and Wolf beats him down the floor.
Oh, boy. How about that?
2017.
Yeah, his brother was a point guard for the team a few years ago, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
I think he went and played a little baseball maybe somewhere. That is Smith with the basketball now. Kicks it over to McFarland, and he gets a nice little 8-foot shot. You know, that's kind of a shot, Randy, that's left the game.
Yes, it has. That in-between jumper.
Nice job by McFarland. C.J. Johnson puts up a 3. 2, they say, 1 foot on the line. 22-19.
Well, both teams shooting lights out here.
30 seconds to go.
Oh!
Stolen away by Wolf. Up, misses it. Johnson's there for the slam. He missed it, but it fell through. 22-21, 6 ticks left here. Pena now with the basketball. Shot there put up by Smith is no good. At the end of 1, 22-21. We'll be right back.
Wibbles Repair LLC is an authorized steel dealer. Whether you need a chainsaw, weed trimmer, or parts and service, your one-stop destination for all things steel is Wibbles Repair LLC. You can call us at 618-648-2227 or check us out on the web at wibblesrepair.com. Wibbles Repair LLC is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right, back here at Duff Kingston, Randy, what do you think? 22-21.
Well, both teams shooting the ball extremely well. AJ 9 out of 11 from the field. West Frankfort 9 out of 13 from the field, and 1 out of 1 from the charity stripe. So both teams shooting the ball really, really well. There are 4 3-pointers by AJ in the first quarter and 2 by West Frankfort. So we got a high-scoring game here at 22-21.
Both teams like to get it up and down the floor, and they're not afraid to pull the trigger. Pena now with the basketball. Up top to Parr. He takes it to the rack. He's going to be fouled by Gaylord, who's just come into the game, I think. 2-5. I don't like this new two-hand system. When they had it one hand, I could get the first number and the second number, and sometimes they get confused on which hand they're holding up.
Hard to see it now.
Yes, it is. Maybe it's better for the scorers table, but it's sure not for us. 22-21, 7:39. Parr with the basketball now. He's trying to back him down. Kicks it up top to number 12. That's Noah Smith. It was no good, but the tip in by somebody. I looked down.
Actually, it did bounce in. It bounced around on the rim and dropped.
Thrash from the corner. In and out, no good. A rebound pulled out there by Parr. He outlets it to Smith. Smith circles the wagons. He goes to Pena now. Pena was a young man that almost sent him to the championship game. Noah Smith for three. You got to be kidding me. Where'd he come from?
Off the bench.
I don't think he's played all week.
And he's red hot.
28-21, AJ leads, 6:53 to play. Is it cold in Mount Vernon, Billy Rocket? Randy's wondering if he's going to get cold going home. 28-21, he said he's logged on, looks good, sounds good.
All right, Billy.
Last touch by AJ. He out of bounds. Keegan Thrash is going to inbound.
Yeah, there's still people filing in the gym. I just don't know where they're going to sit. I mean, seriously.
Oh, no. I mean,
a lot of standing
that's
here.
Right.
It's just the way it is. Over 4,000 people here.
Unbelievable. Wolf for three. Nails it.
Man.
We could have a pretty high-scoring game here, it looks like.
They've got us a shootout.
28-24. Stolen away by West Frankfort. Going to have a foul on number 12, Noah Smith. In for West Frankfort is number 12, Quincy King.
And you're about to have a whole new five come in here for AJ. Whole new five.
McGrath, Zimmerman, Pena, Sawyer, and Tyler Smith.
Big line change for Coach Chamness.
Gaylord going to be fouled on the floor. Doug Miller says it's pretty nice eating pizza, watching the game in my recliner on this cold night.
Yeah, I bet you're a lot warmer too, Doug.
Russ Gerlach, I agree. If you're not playing, watching from the couch is nicer. Shout out to those two guys. They've had a long week of basketball also.
Yeah, they're ready to rest up a little bit.
West Frankfort now with the basketball. Thrash on a cut to the basket, and he scores. 28-26. Here comes McGrath now with the basketball. Over they come to Pinion. Now to Smith. Up top to Zimmerman. Over to McGrath. Smith. Down low to Sawyer. Last touch by Gaylord, to say.
Redbirds appear to be trying to pick up the intensity of their defense here. Getting after it a little bit more.
Billy said it's really cold outside, but it's 75 in his house, and he's not leaving till Tuesday.
Good idea.
Zimmerman now to Pinion. Well, it's about 100 in here right now, Billy.
Yeah, it is.
Shot by McGrath for three is good. 31-26, 5 minutes to play, first half.
Hey, I changed into my short sleeve shirt, so you know it's hot.
Thrash now with the ball to Gaylord. He picks up his dribble. Tried to go to Thrash. Going to be knocked out of bounds by Smith. Now Wolf tracks it down before then. Got a drive by Wolf is no good. McGrath comes away with it. He outlets it to Pinion. And he steps on the line. Lost control. He just never did get a hand on it. 31-26.
That's a third turnover for A.J. here in the first half. It's really been a pretty clean first half, though. Not a lot of fouls called, only 4 team fouls on A.J. and 2 on West Frankfort.
Yes, it has been. 31-26, A.J. leads, 4:32 to play. You should have been here about 2 hours ago. That's what I think. No, if you're wanting to sit down. They've been filing in an hour before the first game started tonight. 31-26, 4:15 to play.
People beside us looking for seats, and it's good luck. You're going to be standing.
That is King with the basketball. Now he goes to Wolf. Down to Crosland, back out to King for 3. Off the iron, no good. Parr with the rebound. Going to be a foul from behind. I don't know. Can't see.
12 is Quincy King, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't have him in my book.
Yeah, he's another one that hasn't played. That foul was on number 23 of West Frankfort. That's Hammers.
Yeah, that's his first, and that's the third team foul on the Redbirds.
In it comes to Zimmerman. Down low to Smith. He's going to get fouled by Crosland with a push in the back. Keeping it pretty tight right now.
So we got a halftime interview lined up?
Greg Goodley, if he doesn't forget us.
If he doesn't forget.
We haven't had a chance to talk to him about this.
Otherwise, we'll have to talk to Doug Miller from the couch. With the pizza.
They get it in to Parr. Up top to McGrath. McGrath tries to drive, flips it to Parr,
nice
counts the basket.
Dish. Nice dish by McGrath.
Going to have a foul on Wolf, Lucas Wolf. Parr will go to the line for one more. 33-26. Zach Parr connects.
Jake Parr.
Jake. What'd I say, Zach?
Yeah.
Man.
His brother.
34-26. 11 points for Parr already. King with the basketball. He goes to Wolf. Down in the corner to Gaylord. Up top they come to Hammers.
I've actually got Parr for 13. I don't think they gave him credit for that last basket on the board.
Gaylord drives. It's no good. Parr with the rebound. Up they come to Pinion. Cross court to Zimmerman. He's wide open for a 3. Off the iron, no good. McGrath with the rebound. Going to have a foul on Hammers. Be out of bounds to AJ. 5 fouls on the Redbirds, 4 fouls on AJ. Pretty clean first half, Randy.
Yeah, and it's moving along pretty quickly, too, which is good because hopefully it'll get us back on schedule as the championship game is supposed to start at 9 o'clock. And
Thrash comes in, and Josh Melvin, the 6'3 sophomore. He had a nice game this afternoon against the Eldorado Eagles.
yes, he did.
Down low to Parr. He scores. 36-26. AJ out to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, he gets it that deep. There's not much you're going to do.
Hammers kicks it into Crosland. He has it stolen away by Pinion. He leaves it to Parr. Takes it up and scores. Got a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, ask Billy Rocket if his dogs can do that with their dog food.
All right, back here at Duff Kingston, Billy Randy wants to know if your dogs can do that.
Yeah. He's got some smart wiener dogs. Maybe they can. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. 38-26, AJ out to a run here at the end of the first half, Randy.
Yeah, they have really started to score in transition, and again, a lot of easy buckets down low with Parr. And
West Frankfort played the later game, so they're not at least an hour and a half less fresh than West Frankfort. Wolf with the basketball. Tried to force it in there, poked away by McFarland. Last touch by somebody in gray.
You know, it's always a challenge, too, for these coaches and the players as to what do you do in that downtime, you know, when you're playing 2 games on the same day and you're quite a distance from home. You know, what do you do in that downtime? Because
right.
I'm sure Anna-Jonesboro didn't go back home.
No.
You know.
Shot by McFarland from the corner is no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Melvin. Thrash goes left side to Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Over he comes to Hammers. Hammers fires up a 3 and scores. 38-29, back to a 9-point lead.
That's 7 points for Hammers.
Billy said his dogs are pretty well trained, Randy.
Yeah, they are.
McGrath.
He just needs to get that Cubs gear off of him.
Wolf on a run out. He gets fouled by Pinion. You know, that's a pretty good matchup there between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Those young men are both about the same height, and they handle the ball real well. 38-29, Lucas Wolf to the line. They say he's 5'9". I'd like to have their tape measure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet you if we go measure him, he ain't 5'9".
Doesn't quite look it, does he?
No. Probably about 5'7". Shot is good. 38-31. And Pinion's right beside him. Let's see. They list him at 5'9", too. Sheldon McGrath cut off. Now up to Parr. He thought about it. Spin move down the lane.
Holy
and
cow.
He floated that one up left-handed.
Holy cow.
Jake Parr, 40-31. Parr's got 17 in the first half. Wolf to Hammers. You know, and that's kind of a quiet 17, Randy. Shot by Crosland is no good. He's fouled.
Well, he hasn't had to bring the ball up the floor yet. He hasn't spent much time out on the perimeter. I mean, most of the time it's he's getting these balls either in transition or catching them in the paint. They've made some real good passes to him.
First free throw's good. McGrath puts the first one down. Crosland will have one more, 40-32. Couldn't see.
He made it.
Second one is good.
Crosland got them both.
40-33, 44 ticks left here in the half. Will they go for one? Parr now with the basketball. Up top to Sawyer. Now to Pinion. Over they come to Zimmerman. Now to McGrath. Zimmerman. Johnson's been pretty quiet this half.
Yeah, you're right. He has.
Frankfort.
He has. Had a good first quarter, but has not scored in the second quarter.
McGrath now with the basketball. We're down to 8. They get it to Parr. Crosland's going to pick up a foul.
Parr comes up a little bit bruised from that one. He'll go to the line.
7th foul. Oh, no.
That's a second foul on Crosland.
That is Jake Parr at the line. Got another one. 41-31.
I've got him for 20 here in the first half.
Had a game earlier in the week where he got 40. There's another
42,
one.
actually.
Yeah, there's another one by Parr. Gaylord now. Shot put up by Gaylord. No good. Crosland tried to stick back. They say it was too late. At the end of the first half, 42-33. We'll be back in just a bit.
My name is Rick Rubenacker with 4R Equipment in McLeansboro, Illinois. 4R Equipment is your local Case IH dealer, and we have been serving the agricultural community of Southern Illinois for the past 25 years. With our modern shop and team of factory-trained technicians, we have everything we need to keep you going longer in the field. Our customized preventive maintenance programs will help you reduce the amount of breakdown time and maximize your uptime in the upcoming season. To learn more, stop by and see us today or find us on the web at 4requip.com.
Hello Fox fans, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Alan Tiffer-Tiller. I am the owner of Tiffer-Tiller Motors. We are a full-line Chevrolet Buick franchise dealer in McLeansboro. We stock a large inventory of new Chevrolet and Buick cars, trucks, crossovers, SUVs, as well as a large variety of pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. We have an excellent service and parts department that can handle any service problem. We are committed to your satisfaction. We service all brands of vehicles and have weekly specials. If you live within the city limits, we offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Come see us for any automotive concern or routine maintenance and ask for Ron Berkner, our service manager. We thank you, our customers, for your support, your patronage, and for allowing us to service you for 43 years. Go Foxes!
Welcome back here to Duff Kingston. Our halftime score is 42-33. AJ out in front here. We got a little extended halftime. We're going to have some young ladies perform here in a minute.
Some gymnastics,
Probably won't be able to see it because everybody's standing up. But anyway, Randy, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, again, some hot shooting by both teams here in the first half. I don't know if it's just because they're relaxed here in this third-place game after all the play this week or what, but AJ was 9 out of 11 in the first quarter, 7 out of 10 the second quarter for a combined 16 of 21 from the field in the first half, 3 out of 3 from the line. And again, they've got 42 points here. They scored 22 points in the first quarter and 20 points in the second quarter.
That's 2 good quarters, isn't it?
It sure is. West Frankfort Redbirds also hot. They were 9 out of 13 from the field in the first quarter, 3 out of 7 in the second quarter for a combined 12 out of 20 from the field for the half. And they are 5 out of 5 from the charity stripe. So both teams are 100% from the free throw line. AJ 3 out of 3 and West Frankfort 5 out of 5 here in the first half. Jake Parr leads AJ with 20 points at halftime. Pinion's got 6. McGrath has 3. Sawyer has 4. Noah Smith came off the bench with 6, and McFarland has 2. For the West Frankfort Redbirds, Lucas Wolf has 7 points at halftime. C.J. Johnson 6. He got all those in the first quarter. Kyle Hammers has 7 points. Keegan Thrash has 8 points. Bradley Crosland has 5 points for the West Frankfort Redbirds. And again, halftime score, AJ 42, West Frankfort 33.
All right, we'll take a break and hear from a couple more sponsors, and we'll be
Hello, Fox fans. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Alan Tiller. I am the owner of Tiller Motors. We are a full-line Chevrolet Buick franchise dealer in McLeansboro. We stock a large inventory of new Chevrolet and Buick cars, trucks, crossovers, SUVs, as well as a large variety of pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. We have an excellent service and parts department that can handle any service problem. We are committed to your satisfaction. We service all brands of vehicles and have weekly specials. If you live within the city limits, we offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Come see us for any automotive concern or routine maintenance and ask for Ron Berkner, our service manager. We thank you, our customers, for your support, your patronage, and for allowing us to service you for 43 years. Go Foxes!
Compassion International presents Casting Crowns, the very next thing tour.
You're one step away from surrender, one step away from coming home.
With very special guests, I Am They.
From the day you saved my soul.
Casting Crowns.
Saturday, March 17th, Effingham Performance Center.
Join Casting Crowns for the Very Next Thing tour, performing songs from their latest album, The Very Next Thing, as well as all your favorite Casting Crowns hits.
Living, he loved me. Dying, he saved.
Casting Crowns, The Very Next Thing tour with I Am They. It's an evening you won't want to miss.
Saturday, March 17th, Effingham Performance Center. Reserve seat tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com/EPC 800-745-3000 or the box office. Sponsored by Balda Dental.
Considering a visit to a chiropractor? Wait no longer. Come to Watkins Family Chiropractic next to the post office in McLeansboro or call for an appointment at 643-3833. For the past 12 years, Dr. Brett Watkins has been serving the community. He offers acupuncture and chiropractic adjustments for sciatic nerve pain, headache, muscle ache, and overall general health. In addition, Dr. Watkins carries a full range of vitamins. Most insurance cards are accepted. Watkins Family Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the High School Sports Videocast Network.
Wibbles Repair LLC is an authorized steel dealer. Whether you need a chainsaw, weed trimmer, or parts and service, your one-stop destination for all things steel is Wibbles Repair LLC. You can call us at 618-648-2227 or check us out on the web at wibblesrepair.com. Wibbles Repair LLC is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass Network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Fairfield Memorial Hospital is happy to announce the expansion of Horizon Healthcare to the community of Sisney. The office located on the Sisney Square opens in early 2018. It will offer a wide variety of health services by a dedicated staff who were carefully chosen for the care they are able to offer the citizens of Sisney and Northern Wayne County. Among the health providers who will be seeing patients in Sisney are medical doctor Marla Laficus and certified nurse practitioner Sherry Mavis. Keep listening for details on the opening of Horizon Healthcare's Sisney Clinic in the coming days.
Welcome here to Duff Kingston. If you're not here, there ain't no use in coming.
Yeah, you might as well just watch us.
Because
you're not going to have any place to sit.
You're not going to sit anywhere.
No.
So you might as well join Doug Miller and Billy Rocket in their recliners.
Order out pizza or Chinese takeout.
Or head up to Tailgater's Grill.
Oh, yeah. Now, there's a seat. They probably still have some seats there.
They have all-you-can-eat buffet for $9.99,
and you can watch
$5.99, 12 and under, and you can watch the ball game.
You can watch the game on the big screen there. All right. As they are carrying our stream there on the big screen at Tailgaters, and we appreciate them sending food over to us not once but twice, both yesterday and today. That was great.
Appreciate Katie Martin and her staff, and folks, don't forget to tip the waitresses.
Yeah, I mean, we got to try a little bit of everything. Their barbecue, their meatloaf, their mashed potatoes.
The potato casserole was great.
That was pretty good, and even the potato soup was awesome.
Yep.
So thick and big you could eat it with a fork. And we did, because we didn't have spoons, so we ate it with a fork. But it worked.
That's right, it worked. Well, what kind of adjustments you think we're going to have out of this, Randy?
Well, I don't know if there's any way to slow down Jake Parr or not. I mean, to me, he's the MVP of this tournament. Now, I don't know if they've ever awarded an MVP to a player who doesn't play in the championship game, but to me, he is the MVP of this tournament because he can score pretty much at will. He really can, and he does so many other things to make his team good. In rebounding, he distributes the basketball.
2 or 3 great passes down here.
He gets a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds. He does not get in foul trouble. He plays under control. Plays a very even-keel emotion. He's just a great all-around player. I think he's the best player in this tournament, hands down.
That would be my vote also, but unfortunately we don't get to vote.
Well,
they don't ask us.
Apparently not.
40.
But how do you slow down AJ? Yeah, I mean, he would be the one. I mean, West Frankfort's shooting the ball well enough, to stay in this game and to potentially win. I mean, because they are, like I said, they shot 12 out of 20 from the field in the first half, and most of the time when you're shooting over 50%, you got to feel pretty good from yourself.
You feel real good.
Particularly 5 out of 5 from the line, too. So nobody in foul trouble, really, for either team, so no concerns there. Again, it was pretty clean first half.
They're taking their time. They just come out of the locker room. I'm sure they're trying to conserve every bit of energy they got. These young men have had a hard 3 days here, and they're probably like us, probably running on fumes.
Yeah, that's true. West Frankfort, a few more turnovers than what AJ had, so maybe they could clean that up a little bit.
Well, they've got one run left in them somewhere. Whether it be AJ can hold them off or capitalize on it, that's left to be seen. But I guarantee you they've got one run yet.
Well, Crosland hasn't really gotten going. I mean, he has 3 free throws and a deuce and a bucket for 5 points here.
C.J. Johnson's the guy that's got to get to running.
Yeah, he had 6 points in the first quarter, but did not score in the second quarter, and actually didn't even take a shot in the second quarter. So, he's got the capability of strapping the team on his shoulder.
Billy said for you to tell him to sit down. He can't see.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want us to start doing, Billy? Chant, sit down, please.
Everybody's trying to stretch their legs right now because they know they're going to be sitting for a while.
If they want to stretch their legs, all they need to do is walk up here behind us and somebody will gladly take their seat.
Yeah. Hey, let's, while we got a chance, Danny, let's preview a little bit of the championship game coming up. You know, this tournament is in its 53rd year. And in all the 53 years that this tournament's been played, while Eldorado has won some championships, they've never won back-to-back championships. And they've got a chance to do that this year. But what's unique about the championship this year between Harrisburg and Eldorado, it's the first time that they've played against each other in this championship game in 30 years. 1987 was the last time they played against each other.
That's just hard to imagine.
Yeah. They each have been in championship games along the way, but not against each other since 1987, 30 years ago. So that's part of the reason why you got a lot of people here tonight from Eldorado and Harrisburg, needless to say. But this tournament just draws a lot of basketball fans, period, because of the atmosphere. You got the alumni band playing 25 or 6-4 by Chicago. You know, you got the cheerleaders making noise.
Just a great basketball atmosphere.
And there's really not a bad seat in the house,
look at
assuming that you have one.
Yeah.
Assuming that you have a seat, there's no bad seat in the house. But, you know, if you are forced to stand, which it looks like several hundred people are, you're going to have a good view as well.
42-33. Out of half, it will be West Frankfort's basketball.
Now they're sitting down for you, Billy.
Hammers to Thrash. Spin move down the lane. Won't go down for him. And Parr with the rebound, if you can imagine that. Down in the corner they go to Zimmerman. Now to McGrath. Out in the corner to Pena. Pena shots up off the iron, no good. Tipped around. Wolf comes out there with it. Cross court to Johnson. That's what's wrong with Johnson. He's got a bad ankle or a knee.
Knee or something. Yeah, you're right. He's very, very gimpy. He's got a brace on that knee, and he's going to go out of the game.
He tried it, and he can't cut it.
Yeah. He must have tweaked it sometime near the end of the first quarter, early in the second quarter, because he was not effective in that second quarter, and he's going to the bench right now here in the third.
All righty. 42-33. McGrath with the basketball. Folks, we apologize. We're having a little dropout once in a while. It's just that we've got so many people on here tonight. Randy had to add bandwidth this morning because we've just ate it up.
Yeah, we did. We had to add more bandwidth just so people could be able to see the games tonight.
Wolf with the basketball now, 42-33, and we're not complaining. We love it. We're giving you everything we got.
And they've given us a dedicated server and dedicated line. We're the only one on it here at the school, so we've got all that the server will provide for you. Nice shot there by Jacob Zimmerman, a little fadeaway. Zimmerman makes it a 9-point lead.
In they go to Crosland, down low, and he scores.
There you go. That's what West Frankfort needs to do more of here in the second half.
You know, they don't have a real good body to match up with them.
Yeah.
Parr now with the basketball. Tries that spin move, flips it down to Sawyer. Scores. He brought the defense to him and just kicked it down there, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very unselfish. 46-37, 9-point lead.
6 points for Sawyer.
Hammers. Trying to get it into Crosland. Now he finds Thrash. Over they come to Hammers. He takes it left side. He's cut off. Up top to Gaylord. Now to Thrash.
Oh boy, collision there and no call.
Outlet it to Pinion. His shot's no good. Gets his own rebound.
You'd like to have that one back.
Parr for three.
Oh,
no, he just soon take that.
Jake Parr. That's the third three-pointer for Parr in this game.
Billy said we're having several drops right now, but nothing we can do. I turned it down another 50 before this game. But he said he's patient.
Yep, hang in there with us.
Inside to Crosland.
Refresh your browser, maybe.
Shot up by Thrash is no good. McGrath with the rebound. 49-37, 12-point lead. Zimmerman now with the basketball. Working it around, tried to go down low to Sawyer. Him and Crosland get tied up. Going to have a foul on Sawyer. Be out of bounds to West Frankfort.
Ron Stannard, one of the officials here tonight, had tweaked his back officiating earlier today, and he's in a lot of pain, and you can kind of tell it out there.
Yeah, you know, he's just coming off a hernia surgery also.
Right.
Shot put up by Hammers. 49-39, 10-point lead, 4:24 to play here. Third quarter action. McGrath now on the left elbow, up top to Parr. Drive, and he scores. And it's just like you said, he can just about score at will. Hammers with the basketball.
25 points for Jake Parr.
25. Gaylord over to Hammers. You know, this West Frankfort team's really playing under Cole Levante. Had a nice couple of games, and he stepped on a foot and turned his ankle. When I say he's on crutches.
Yeah.
And now C.J. Johnson left with a bad limp. So two of their key cogs are spectating right now.
Yep.
Shot by McGrath was no good. Tracked down by Sawyer. Back to McGrath. Down in the corner to Zimmerman. Back up top to Parr. Now to Zimmerman for three. Off the iron, no good. Crosland with the rebound.
Yeah, we'll share with our viewers again the story about Jake Parr. You see his body, you figure he was one of the football players on that good AJ football team that went to state this year, but no, he's not. He played soccer instead.
Was the goalie.
Yeah, goalie on the soccer team.
Shot by, drive by McGrath, comes away with a turnover for Frankfort. Hammers. Thought about it, back to Thrash. Tried to go low to Crosland, and he throws it out of bounds. 51-39. Pena comes in the game, and also Noah Smith.
Both coaches going to the bench trying to keep some fresh legs out there. Again, this is where the fatigue comes in.
You can just tell.
Yeah.
I mean, they're running on empty. It's adrenaline is what's keeping them going right now.
Right.
Pena with the basketball. Over they go to Pena. To Pinion. Now to Parr. Over to Pinion from the right elbow. It's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Gaylord. He throws it. Gets caught. Guy was running the floor, wasn't looking for it. Melvin gets caught in between. Turnover back to AJ.
Shooting's cooled off a little bit here in the second half by both teams.
Pena now with the basketball. Wolf's going to work on him. Almost steals it. Good hustle by that young man.
Yep.
Parr now with the basketball. He puts a little spin move on and scores. He bounced off of three guys, Randy, and still scored.
I'm telling you, he could play for my team.
Anytime.
And I love how he plays an even keel as far as his temperament, too.
You just don't see it ever change.
No, he doesn't get too high or too low.
He just keeps plugging along and does what he has to do. Special young man. Thrash, his shot's no good, gets his own rebound and scores. Keegan Thrash makes it 53-41. AJ. Down low to McFarland. He's going to be fouled.
Nice unselfish pass there to McFarland.
Yes, it was. Foul is on number 25. That's Gaylord going to the free throw line. Will be Noah McFarland, a 6'5 sophomore, Randy. So you'll see him a couple more times down here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's somebody that Coach Chamness will be happy to have around for a few more years.
First one's good. He's going to lose Pena. He's going to lose McGrath, Zimmerman, Parr, and Sawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to lose the key components of this team right here. 54-41. Those boys from West Frankfort, Randy, they are about exhausted.
They are. Well, they played real hard today against Eldorado in that semifinal. They
shot by McFarland.
Extended a lot of energy.
Yes, they did. And they're 2 players down, so that's not help matters any. That's one thing about the Carmi Bulldogs. They were the Super 6.
Uh-huh.
Just didn't have an answer for Isaiah Thompson the second half. Be interesting to see what kind of shots you got. You said you got a few snapshots down there.
Yeah, I put some of them on Twitter already. Tweeted out a couple photos there. Got one of Coach Joe Hossman down there.
He wasn't intense, though, was he?
No, he wasn't intense at all. Not at all. And he was dressed kind of casual tonight, which kind of cracked me up.
Got to travel on the play. 55-41. We're down to the final 41 seconds of this third quarter. I've never seen him when he's not intense.
Well, and I'll tell you, sitting down there on that front row watching Isaiah Thompson on the point of that press there in that fourth quarter, it was intense, let me tell you. They were bringing the pressure, and they came from 17 points down to win that game by 2 over Carmi.
Smith now with the basketball. He drives and scores. It's just like a parting of the sea there.
Yeah, nice move by Tyler Smith.
Hammers now with the basketball. He goes down in the corner to number 11 who's in the game. That is Jacob Russell. Tipping around, still fighting for it. Going to stay with West Frankfort. Coming in is number 41, Matt Reiger. Kevin Toney's going deeper than he's went all week, and it's just because these kids are empty.
I think so. Yeah, a lot of fatigue out there.
Also into the game is number 33, Reese Woolard. And those aren't any names we've called this week.
Well, and it gives those regular players a chance for a little bit more of a break here towards the end of the quarter.
Pena from half court's no good. At the end of 3, 57 for AJ, 41 for West Frankfort. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Back here at Duff Kingston, we want to thank Farrell Hospital. The caring people of Farrell Hospital want to take care of you in your time of need. They have 208 years of experience in their doctor staff, Randy.
That's a lot.
They're associated with Deaconess Hospital from Evansville. They're going to have a big expansion taking place at Farrell Hospital.
I think Dr. Partridge is still there practicing. He's a good guy.
Pena now with the basketball. He goes over to Smith. Up top they go to Tyler Smith. Tried to go down low to McFarland. It's knocked away. Regains it. Smith's going to go up. No good. McFarland on tip. No good. Pulled out of there by Reese Woolard. Stolen away. Smith's going to be fouled on the floor. Be out of bounds. You know, Randy, here we are. We're starting the fourth quarter, and we got 1 foul on one team and 2 on the other.
Yeah, officials are letting them play, but
I mean,
credit to the players though too. They're not playing.
It's just been really a clean game.
They're not playing dirty out there. There's no cheap shots.
I just haven't seen a lot of things that I thought should have been a call.
So the officials have let some things go.
Shot by McFarland is good. Excuse me, folks. It's been a long 3 days. 59-41. Hammers on a drive. It's no good. Smith with the rebound. Hammers takes it back up and scores.
Hammers still playing hard.
And credit Mike Chamness. McFarland was going to slam it, but he lost. And Chamness has put in some of his next group of player. McFarland with a block is going to be called for a foul. When Kevin Toney had to go to the bench, he went to the bench. He's not here to just pluck anybody. He's wanting to win.
Yeah.
But also, he knows that some years down the road, somebody may do this to him, and hats off to him for being a great guy.
Yeah, there's some reserves in there for AJ as well. I mean, the biggest thing you'll notice is Jake Parr's not on the floor.
Right. Well, you've got...
they got a 17-point lead. Jake Parr doesn't need to score any more points or get hurt.
Carson Reynolds and Tyler Smith, Noah McFarland, Blake Pena, and Carson Reynolds in there. Shot up's no good. I'll say one thing, these kids are still playing hard.
Well, they are.
Got to give them credit. 61-44. 6:21 left. That is shot put up by number 41 for West Frankfort. That is Matt Reiger. R-E-I-G-E-R. Pena now with the ball down low. He goes to number 11, Reynolds. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for a couple.
A lot of anticipation for the championship game, Danny. It's going to be loud.
Yeah. This is the quiet before the storm.
You know, the funny thing is there's a lot of purple in here, and you don't know for sure if it's Harrisburg purple or Eldorado purple.
I'm going to bet you it's about 50-50.
But, I mean, that's what's interesting about it. Both school colors are purple. So, and, they're what, 7-8 miles apart.
Yep.
But yet they've not played in the championship game against each other in 30 years.
Lucas Wolf back in and Keegan Thrash. Zach Parr back in and Sawyer back in.
Free throw missed by Reynolds.
Shot was no good. Rebound by Reiger. It's no good. McGrath comes away with it. Sheldon McGrath still on the dribble. He goes over to Reynolds. Now to Zimmerman.
Both these teams in the River Conference, and they'll be seeing each other again down the line.
Drive by Zimmerman's no good. Thrash takes it to the front court for the Redbirds. He goes left side, right side. Shot put up by number 11. That is Russell. Parr for three. It's no good. Wolf with the rebound. 61-44, 4:54 left. Another shot put up by Russell. Here come the Wildcats.
Parr's back out there, but I think it's more to help distribute the ball and to set picks. He's been setting a lot of picks.
Zimmerman, shot's no good. West Frankfort outlets it. Down low to Jacob Russell.
First basket for Russell off the bench.
Oh, Billy said he'll have to give us credit. We're better announcers than Hawk Harrelson. Swatted out of bounds. It'll be, I don't know whose ball. Got people visiting in front of me here. I thought it might stop, but it's been going on for 8 minutes. 61-46.
Yeah.
Sawyer down low to Parr. It's no good. Gonna have a foul. By Thrash. Be out of bounds to AJ.
We might have to build us an elevated platform to put our elevated table on and our elevated camera.
You know, I think I'm going to tell Greg Goodley we want in there
That'd be
by
good.
ourselves.
Yeah, then you don't have anybody in front of you.
Then you don't have anybody standing in front of you or anything else.
Yeah. Shot in the corner is good by McGrath.
Down low they go to Crosland, and it's good. 64-48. We're just going to determine the final score here, folks. AJ's going to take home third place. But West Frankfort's got to be happy coming in here unseeded and winless and to go home with fourth place.
Yep, couple wins. Couple
Shot
big
by
wins.
Sawyer.
Knocking off the number 4 team and the number 5 team. Danny's directing traffic here behind us, trying to get some kids to skedaddle here.
Want to come? Got a narrow walkway behind us, and then come here and stand right behind us. They've kicked my stool 4 times. I about turned over 3 times. They don't want to see me wallering in the floor down here.
Might need to get Billy Rocket back here for security.
66-48, 2:40 left to play. $66-48. You know, I'm not anticipating any of this crowd leaving. I don't know what these people are expecting, but I don't think anybody's going to leave to not see this championship game.
I don't think so either. I think there's enough curiosity here for this one, particularly since they've not played each other, you know, in the championship for 30 years. I don't see anybody going anywhere. It is really a packed crowd. West Frankfort basketball as they bring it in the front court with Hammers. Out to Thrash. He'll fire a 3. It's no good. Crosland with the rebound back up. No good. Crosland again with the rebound, and a jump ball's called. Possession arrow going to keep it with the Redbirds. 2:16 left in the basketball game in this battle for third place. Danny getting with the security guard now. All right.
Been doing a little lobbying.
Yeah, you got to use some security now. All right.
Well, no, I'm lobbying for a different place.
Oh, yeah.
You got to lobby everywhere you can. They're very cordial to us. I think it'll be taken care of. Gaylord hits a 3. 66-48, 1:55. Now to Pena. Back to McGrath. Stolen away by Crosland. Thrash has the basketball. Up to Hammers. Over to Gaylord. Long that time. Pinion with the rebound. 66-51, 1:33 to play. Down in the corner. Almost stolen away. Billy said if he had these stripes, he could create some room. He could throw some people out. He's been known to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
66-51 here, folks. Everybody ought to stand and give these young men a hand. because they've all gave it everything they've got here tonight.
Yeah.
Look at them coming to the bench.
Yeah,
it's just all they can do to walk there.
They're depleted.
They have left it all on the. You know, Randy, that's the thing about it. If you can look in the mirror, regardless of what that scoreboard says, if you gave everything you had for your team to win, you're still a winner.
That's all you can ask
walk
for.
Out of here tonight.
That's all you can ask for.
Shot by this young man. Where'd he come from? Zach Overstreet, a 6'1 sophomore, drains one from downtown.
Noah Craig also in the game for AJ, number 33.
Number 25 for AJ is Kyle McMahon. Shot was put up by Matt Reiger. Reese Woolard, pardon me, wrong one. Also for AJ is number 33, Noah Craig. His shot's no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Pena fires up a three, in and out, no good. Stick back is no good, but he's going to be fouled by number 41 of West Frankfort. That is Matt Reiger. Going to the free throw line will be Zach Overstreet. First one is good. Just wonder how it's going to be when we log out of here and everybody tries to hit us all at once.
Let's hope it doesn't crash. It's another reason why we added the bandwidth. It's also another reason why we're on two websites. So if one goes down, you got a second one to go to. So
71-53 here. Inside they go to Reiger.
We may definitely test the server here at the school again tonight.
71-55 is your final here tonight.
I can give a quick wrap here if you want, Danny.
Yeah, just give us a quick one.
All right, for AJ, Jake Parr led him with 28 points. Pinion with 6. McGrath with 6. Sawyer with 6. McFarland with 6. Noah Smith with 6. Tyler Smith with 2. For West Frankfort, led in scoring with Hammers with 11. Thrash with 10. Wolf with 7. Crosland with 7. C.J. Johnson with 6. Russell with 2. And Reiger with 2 to wrap up the scoring for the West Frankfort Redbirds. AJ led it at halftime 42-33. Led it after three quarters 57-41 and win it here by a score of 71-55. AJ takes home third place, West Frankfort fourth place. But again, credit to those Redbirds for coming into the tournament unseeded and 0-7. And they knock off number 4 Fairfield and knock off number 5 Carmi and get that fourth place trophy tonight.
All right, we had a quick question. Was Randy Smith-Peters coaching Harrisburg last time? No. It was Greg Goodley.
No, it was before Smith-Peters was coaching the last time they played. It was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And Smith-Peters was not yet coaching Harrisburg.
He's only coached 24 years.
So this will be the first time that he has coached against Eldorado in the championship game too.
All right, we're going to log off, get back loaded up, and we'll be back with the championship game.